And here we go. Welcome to the Wire to Wire podcast. As always, it's me, your host Yusuf, and I'm joined by my co-host Jordan.
How's it going? Good to be back. Another day, another episode.
This one's for the Toronto people.
hmm
Vybz Kartel, he recently had a concert in the city.
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to go so far. There's two shows done. He's going to be doing three. He has
yeah.
one last show coming up. Unfortunately, I didn't get tickets to go,
hmm
but you actually got a chance to go. So, I want you to discuss, as the roving podcast host, what was the experience like? Overall, what was your feedback, your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'll take you back to, I guess, when it was kind of announced, right? Of course, there was a lot of hype building up to this show, and it being announced. I think it was announced probably early in October. Um, OVO presents Vibes Cartel. A lot of people had the notion that this would be along the lines of the OVO Fest for this year. There's a lot of discussion around special guests that may come out. Will it just be vibes? Is it OVO Fest? Like what is it really? Um, and I kind of fell for that trap for sure. Again, I knew it wasn't going to be the authentic OVO Fest, but I felt it being an OVO Presents event, I thought there'd be more to just Vibes Cartel. I thought it would be catered in a way where maybe we're getting a lot more Jamaican artists come out, the Spice, Popcorn, who knows, Movado, right? The list goes on for sure. Skelly Bang, there's a lot of popping artists right now. And I thought Drake would do what he usually does and with his PJ get everyone down here to celebrate his birthday, of course. But that wasn't the case. Ticket prices were high, um, but the product wasn't what the same value as the ticket prices, that's for sure. Sunday, and Drake did come out. I know he did. He spoke to the crowd, played some songs, some of his recent tracks. Um, and Vibes Cartel came out. I think they also had a opener on the Sunday as well. I went to the Monday show. The Monday show, I guess, after all, I guess the critiques of the first show, there was some adjustments, and that adjustment was no Drake. So day two, no Drake, just all vibes. But some people enjoyed it, right? Some people enjoyed it more than the first day, knowing that there was no break of vibes. It was just straight vibes. Cartel hits for an hour or just over an hour. Um, I think he changed up the set list a bit, played more tracks, different tracks from day one. But overall, I enjoyed it. I'm still kicking myself for the amount of money that I paid because I was one of those people that was waiting in the queue and just try to grab a ticket and go. Um, and there was a lot of tickets that were sold last minute that were like $100, like $90. That I feel like this type of show, like you just needed to be in the arena. It doesn't matter where you're sitting. It just gotta be inside, have your drink, enjoy the music, and you'd have a good time. Um, but yeah, overall, like I would say, like it being vibes, and I have to take it to perspective. Like me in high school, like I wouldn't think that I'd get the chance to see Vibes Cartel ever, or even me in university. Like I would never think that this would be an opportunity for me to see Vibes Cartel. So I gotta look at it like that. Um, and I enjoyed it. He has a lot of hit tracks. Like he has a lot of big songs, right? So a man like Vibes Cartel could go for hours, really and truly. So overall, I enjoyed the show. I'll give it an 8.5. Just because he did put on a good performance, and it wasn't like he was tired out there or anything like that, or that his lip syncing. He was really performing out there. So I enjoyed it, and I thought it was a great show for sure.
How long was his performance for? Like his
I would say
duration?
it was close to an hour. Yeah,
Uh,
I would say. I know. I think Sunday they were saying I was reading online. There was like a good hour, like 10 to 11, and it was done. This time around, I'd like to say it was like 9:45. He came out and like he ended around like close to 11.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, given his age, I guess that's kind of understandable.
Hmm.
'Cause the guy's probably what, late 40s,
Yeah,
probably 50s by now, I would
50s,
say.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, it's three shows, right? Like it was this was a back-to-back night, right? So it's fair enough. But I'm curious, like in terms of Thursday, right? If they left, everything for the last day, right? If they wanted to make every day different, where first day you got a bit of Drake, second day all vibes, and third day, who knows? Like maybe since he's tired or the case may be, they bring out some guest acts for the last day. It's a possibility for sure.
It's possible, yeah. You never know with these things, but I think you're not alone in thinking that it was an OVO fest thing because I think when the flyer first came out, it said OVO presents.
Hmm.
So it led people to believe that it was part of OVO Fest. And I don't think it was until after that they actually clarified and said, no, this is a Vybz Kartel concert happening in the city.
Yeah, well, Drake put out that story, right? When he said, to be clear, it's a Vybz Kartel concert. He may come out and bust some tracks, but that was it exactly. It was very much a Vybz Kartel concert.
Yeah, because I remember back in high school, like he was a man back in high school. Like I
Hmm.
remember you had a faction of like Vybz Kartel fans, you had a faction of Movado fans, and it was a whole
Hmm.
Gully versus Gaza thing.
Yeah, the whole clash. Yeah.
Yeah, so I do have very distinct memories of that time.
Hmm.
And then obviously, you had his whole legal situation. So
Yeah.
that kind of put everything in peril. But I do think Drake did was able to play a role behind the scenes and make it happen. Because one thing we know about here is that the border security is very strict about letting artists come through,
Hmm.
right? And I know that he put in a word for guys like Lil Wayne to be able to cross, for guys like Chris Brown to be able to cross. So I'm pretty sure he kind of played a role in getting him to be able to cross.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it was cool that he was able to deliver on that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I think we know here in Toronto, there's a huge Vibes Cartel community. There's a huge Caribbean community here. So like Drake knows that people are gonna show up, right? Like people are gonna pay their money. They're gonna want to come. Some people went both days, the Sunday and the Monday. People will probably go 3 days. Um, but yeah, so I think it was it's a good time, good time for the city with the Blue Jays, Vibes Cartel, the city needed some energy for sure. Um, but yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it.